12 minutes till noties? All right, cool. So these are the real people.
Concept of the evil eye?
Yeah. Wait, explain it. Explain it so I can remember this. I've heard of this.
Well, because the thing is, you know, like right now, people are looking at us, right?
Right.
This is a very unnatural way to view someone else's life, obviously, right? Because now we turn into a society of watchers instead of a society of doers.
Yeah.
Right? So the evil eye is basically when people look at you with jealousy and they want what you have for themselves instead of you having for yourself.
Yeah.
And that is a form of evil.
It's
a lot of people are like that.
It's considered also in ancient times like a form of magic to wish the worst on someone.
Yeah.
But
like they say, the evil eye can get so bad it can cause someone to get sick enough to possibly die.
how long have you been doing content where people are watching you, like a bunch of people?
About 2 years now.
Oh, you're new.
He's brand new, yeah.
Oh wow. How do you know Mohammed Hijab and everyone? Is it like a small community?
During Ramadan, I met with Hijab, and Warner and I were traveling all over, so we got to meet all the Dawah guys that month.
How did you get your start? Alone?
Yeah, I do everything by myself. Yeah.
Just on the boardwalk?
Yeah,
and then you didn't go to school for it or anything?
No. I just read. The thing is, I've been doing it by myself, like with the homies and stuff like that, for like 7 years. And then, alhamdulillah, I was really successful. And I just wanted to go out and just do something more genuine. My style is a little bit different than the other guys. You know what I mean?
And you grew up in Cali. Were you liberal growing up?
Yeah, no, I grew up in LA. I'm not gonna lie, growing up, I hated Islam. I didn't necessarily like Islam because I grew up in the 9/11 era. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was embarrassed to say I was a Muslim. You know, like, you were looked at as, they looked down upon you. Especially when my parents were from Pakistan. I didn't want to tell anyone I was from Pakistan. I would say I'm like from Persia or something like that, whatever sounds nicer, you know? And then when I would eat fish, you know, after school when we would all go hang out at Carl's Jr. and stuff like that, and then all the black dudes would make fun of me because I would eat fish and they would eat pork, you know what I'm saying? So I was just tired of that, you know? And then when I asked my mom questions, she didn't give me answers, she just slapped me, that's it, you know what I mean?
How'd you get into the book though?
Huh?
How'd you get into reading?
Well, to be honest, after my bodyguarding career, you know, I saw some, you know, demonic stuff, you know, bodyguard for certain celebrities. And once I saw that the presence of the devil is real, and there's people out here that actually worship the devil, you know, so I had to ask myself, like, some serious questions. That, hey, if the devil is real, and there's people out here really worshiping the devil, dedicating themselves to the devil, then that means God is real as well. So if the devil is real and God is real, that means the afterlife has to be real. And then I just went on an investigation to find out what's true. I started off with Christianity because there's a church right next to me. So I started off with Christianity. Yeah. Because I wanted Christianity to be true. In the beginning when I first, you know, investigated.
Like you went to a church inside?
I went to a church, yeah, 100%, yeah. You know, majority of my homies, they're Catholics, like Hispanic folks. You know what I mean? So Catholics, Christians, and stuff like that. I wanted it to be true. But, you know, when I did a little bit more investigating and then I looked into Islam, it just made more sense. Like I didn't have to like force myself to believe it. It was just a natural. It was just natural. You know?
What about those guys who say anyone who watches this is idol worshiping? What do you say for that? And like your followers. I'm sure you get some of your comments who say if you follow a streamer and watch everything they do, it's a form of idol worship. You believe that shit?
Well, to be honest, anytime any of my supporters, I don't even like to call them fans, I call them supporters. Because, you know, when it comes to this, I'm not doing this so you can worship me.
Yeah.
Then I'm doing the complete opposite of why I started, you know? So anytime they come up to me and they start doing the whole shaking thing, I was like, bro, I'm just like you, don't do this type of stuff.
What is that?
You know, like people,
When they take a picture and they're shaking.
And they start shaking like, oh, I can't believe
Bro, in New
this.
York, somebody saw Shake with Marlon at the table with us, and he said, when there's a shake, we sit on the floor. We're eating, this dude sits on the floor of the restaurant and just listens to the stream. That's idol worship. That's too much.
It's too much. Like, we're human just like everyone else. You know what I mean?
But
so you only worship God alone.
If it's religious content, they probably found you in a traumatic, emotional turning point, and then you brought them to the faith. That's why they get pumped up and excited when they see you, right?
Well, everyone has a different journey, to be honest. Everyone has a completely different life path. So, to be honest, the people that watch us, obviously, we don't know them. You know what I mean? They're watching us. We're not watching them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when we meet them, that's the first time.
He has, bro, literally, Zherka has idol worship, like, dudes. This thing, he just typed Zherka apologist with his profile picture, Zherka's face. Zherka is my idol. As we're talking about this.
I swear they're trolls. But the guy
they're not
called Sneako has to be a troll. We talked
Hey guys,
on
you've
Twitter.
seen him
He's
before,
so
right?
normal.
His name is Sneako calls her. All he does is spam. Like,
Did you order a Sprite?
yeah. Is this mine or yours?
You know what? It's yours. And I think this is mine, yeah? Here. Fill it up and give me the rest.
I don't think they're trolling. They talk about his jawline and
Just
shit.
dropped
Like,
it. He just
what?
fill up your cup with the Sprite. Fill it up.
Why?
Trust me. This is the Albanian custom.
You just make it up. There's no way that's a
I
custom.
want some Sprite, bro. In my country, you gotta share it.
Here. Shake IQ.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of people that mess with you, especially, you know, the stuff that you did on Fresh and Fit. A lot of it was comedy, straight comedy, bro. Especially with the girls. Honestly, I enjoyed a lot of the stuff myself.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, hell yeah. It was comedy, bro.
Sneako introduced me to Fresh and Fit. You know, Myron has anyone on, he doesn't care. I was the only guy blacklisted from the show. They heard some really demonic shit about me. And so Sneako's like, Zherka's cool. And so he put me on. You did put me on, right?
Yep.
W Sneako.
Yep.
Right?
Who won on
That's why-
the job
that's
too?
why
And you know
I
Aki. No, you knew Aki Amen. Yeah.
Well, we all already knew each other because I blew
Yeah,
up
from
really
the
quick.
internet.
On the Muslim space, I blew up really quick. But we just never met each other until we connected, you know, in London.
I'm bridging alliances between the Muslims and Christians.
It's important, bro. Because, you know, according to Islam, we believe towards the end of time, the real Muslims and the real Christians are going to unite as one and fight the false Messiah and defeat the false Messiah, and then everyone will come back to peace again.
You are watching the God Pill podcast.
He's talking about the Jews. We're going to defeat the Jews.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Well, those who oppose Jesus, because we believe Jesus is coming back as well.
And their Messiah is the Antichrist. That's what they don't want to speak about.
Yeah, like every Bible verse is talking about, like, watch out for those guys.
They say that in the Quran too. They say that there's many verses about the Jews that I did not expect at all.
Yeah, the whole second chapter tells you the history about the Jews and how ungrateful they were to God. You know what I mean? What happened at the time of Moses? They always rebelled. They were very rebellious people.
Oh, Werner, you JQ?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, wow.
Every Muslim JQs.
There's some speakers corner guys who avoid it, you know? There's some of them who avoid it.
If you're a Muslim, you have to. You have to be aware.
I mean, it's just the reality of it. You know, it's just the
You were
reality
at
of it.
speakers corner with him.
Yeah.
That was
I
you.
I was chilling with him,
That was your first time there?
It was
Yeah.
my first time. It's like they forced me into a conversation. I don't know if you ever been to Speaker's Corner, but it's very weird.
Cloudy.
It's debate shit, yeah.
But it's
No,
not
no,
like
it's
a
30
genuine-
cameras.
Yeah, it's not like a genuine interaction. Like someone will come up to you, and they'll ask you a question. You don't even know like they're a content creator. Next thing you know, a mic is clipped. Next thing you're surrounded camera.
Bro,
Like,
Oh, you said that wrong?
Yeah, like, bro,
They literally do that, like flipping a mic on you.
I see it as like
all
chess.
theatrics. It's
They're
all
playing
theatrics.
chess. They're going there to debate and shit. But it is entertaining, bro. I love that shit.
It is, but that's not the way you spread the message of God. That's not the right way to do it. And like, especially Islamically, that's not how we're supposed to do it.
The weird part is, as much as they go back and forth at each other, apparently they're all kind of friends. The Jews, the Muslims, Christians, everyone who goes to that park is bored.
They see them every. Yeah.
They use each other to make content.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? So it's all like this insincere interaction.
No, the biggest channel there was called Content Over Everything. You know that place?
No, I haven't heard
It was
that
called, that's when I started watching. It was called Content Over Everything. He's just like some atheist who films everyone. He goes there to like pop off. I
There
guess.
was one lady who would with the sign saying the Prophet Muhammad was a pedophile, and everybody knows her. And like Muhammad was like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Oh, with the glasses.
yeah, this woman.
Yeah.
Is this?
The Indian one.
And then when they leave, they want to get a beer.
She's a Jesus woman, right?
Savage.
No, there's fights there too.
Yeah.
There was one kid, I started watching when there was a kid named Tan. He got Asian guy got a swastika tattoo here. And I don't know what happened to him, but Chad, do you guys remember that Tan kid? 2016, I think. That's when I started getting into this stuff.
Honestly, like when I was there, I wanted to kill half the people there, if I'm being honest. You know what I mean? Like,
But he gets jihad mode.
I only watched Ali Dawa. He's like, sister, the reason you chant, you have a jinn inside of you. He's so funny, dude.
He made fun of me with his wife yesterday. Like they said, they put a clip of me going to the club with Fuzi, and they said clubbing is haram. Both him and his yes. Charlie Dawa was funny.
But it is impressive. Like Mohammed Hijab went from speaker's corner, kind of just chatting around, and then one day he's debating Jordan Peterson. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He like went from speaker's corner to Jordan Peterson.
Worked
I was
his way up.
Whoa. But he's a scholar, right?
No, he's a student of knowledge.
Like he finished school for it.
He takes a bunch of philosophy degrees and he goes to school for a lot of things, but I wouldn't say he's a Muslim scholar.
Yeah,
I don't think he would like to use
Mohammed
that.
Hijab is the first person who ever made me kind of like completely hate atheists, because he made this cause and effect argument, right? The effect of the universe needs a cause, and the atheist would stutter, and that's the first spiritual content I watched. And then it was Pastor David Lynn. He was convincing, and then Nick sealed the deal. Nick Fuentes was like, because Nick was talking about like burning liberal witches at the stake, and I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, they're evil. They do abortion, we burn them. And he was joking, but
he also said occultism is very demonic too. He's talking specifically about numerology.
And he's like, but he's just shitting on Gary the whole time. And the chat starts saying Zherka. He's like, Zherka's great. No, Zherka's great. And I'm like, Nick Fuentes is so. I don't know if have you met him?
No, I haven't.
This kid is so loyal that when I came on the scene and I supported him, and I didn't want to publicly support him, not for the same reasons as others. I thought his chat would get on my ass because they're like very proper, but they love me. I was shocked. And so when I publicly supported Nick, he's like, this guy's awesome. And his chat would say, but Zherka does cocaine and stuff. And Nick literally does a 10-minute argument and goes, where in the Bible does it say you cannot do cocaine?
No way.
I thought he's joking. And I'll send you the clip. And it was like the most loyal. He's like trying to get me back into Catholicism without being super critical. And I message him, I'm like, bro, just disavow me. Just what the fuck?
No, but that's the right way to do it. You gotta have mercy in your heart, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sneako the Bridge, W. Warner.